To celebrate the 50th anniversary of Dungeons & Dragons, I want to take you through the house where it was created in Lake Geneva. The world famous game, Dungeons & Dragons, or D&D, was created in this house. Actually, in this very room, in 1974 by Gary Gygax and his co-creator, Dave Arneson. It has been played by millions of people globally and inspired books, TV shows, and movies.
People talk about leveling up. They talk about critical hits and non-player characters that are in the lingo of humanity, but they all started with this game, Dungeons & Dragons.
D&D was the first ever role-playing game inspiring countless spin-offs and revolutionizing the fantasy and gaming industries.
So it is actually becoming part of the fabric of humanity, which is a big deal. It's just a game, but that's like saying chess is just a game.
Gygax lived in this Lake Geneva house. He moved to town in 1946, 28 years before publishing the famous role-playing game. D&D and its parent company made Gygax a multi-millionaire fast. Instead of moving the company to a big city, they brought about 400 people to Lake Geneva to work. This basement has the DNA of D&D. It was on a table like this where the first ideas of fireballs, lightning bolts, dragons were being realized in what would eventually become D&D. The house has since been turned into a museum called the Birthplace of D&D. People travel across the world to play here.
They pilgrimage here to be able to say, I spent some time in the home, I was able to visit, or I was able to play at the table.
The home's owner, Yolanda Frontani, didn't know it was a famous house when she bought it 20 years ago.
Absolutely no idea.
But she has since embraced its significance.
We're doing tours and having gaming sessions at the table.
Celebrities have traveled here to play, like actor Vince Vaughn, famous WWE wrestler Big Show, and renowned Rage Against the Machine guitarist Tom Morello. Along with the home, there's an exhibit at the Geneva Lake Museum chronicling Gygax's life.
Gary wrote it here, he grew up here, he raised his family here. So we felt that connection, that personal connection from the museum to the community.
Beyond D&D, Gygax created Gen Con. It has become the world's largest tabletop game convention. It started in Lake Geneva, moved to Milwaukee, and now operates in Indianapolis. D&D has grown from a small idea to a global phenomenon, and it all started in a small lake town. In Lake Geneva, James Groh, TMJ4 News.